More kiss that now. Can I stand up? You got that?
You hang it straight back. You ready, Mac? Anything else, Mac?
No.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Kim and Stuart, I'd like to welcome you all here today. My name is Andy Warner, Assistant Registrar for the District of Perth and Kinross. We are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Kim and Stuart and to share with them the decision to join their lives together. Kim and Stuart have chosen a civil ceremony, which is the oldest form of marriage known in Scotland. Although a civil marriage is a very short ceremony, it's no less binding in character than any other form of marriage. Kim and Stuart, your decision to marry is an expression of your love for each other, your faith in your future together, and a sign of your commitment to one another. In my capacity as Assistant Registrar for the District of Perth and Kinross, I have been appointed by the Registrar General for Scotland as a person authorised to solemnise civil marriages in accordance with the provisions of the Marriage Scotland Act 1977. Before I proceed with the ceremony, it's necessary that you both should formally identify yourselves. Stuart. Are you Stuart Dacres, whose usual residence appears on the marriage schedule as 99 Bute Drive, Perth? Yes. Okay. Are you Kim Smith, whose usual residence appears in the marriage schedule as 99 Bute Drive, Perth?
Yes.
You're assembled here today in order that I may solemnise the marriage of Stuart Dacres and Kim Smith in the presence of these witnesses and in accordance with the law of Scotland. I confirm that the requirements of that law preliminary to this marriage have been satisfied. Before you, Stuart and Kim, are joined in marriage, it is my duty to remind you of the binding character of the declaration you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is a union of one man with one woman voluntarily entered into to the exclusion of all others. I'd like to turn the face of you and give each other your right hand. Stuart, could you first of all please repeat after me? I, Stuart Dacres,
I, Stuart Dacres,
solemnly and sincerely declare
solemnly and sincerely declare
that I know of no legal impediment to my marrying Kim Smith.
to my marrying Kim Smith.
If you would also I, Kim Smith, solemnly and sincerely declare that I know of no legal impediment to my marrying Stuart Dacres. Stuart, I solemnly and sincerely declare
I solemnly sincerely declare
that I, Stuart Dacres,
that I, Stuart Dacres,
accept you, Kim Smith,
accept you, Kim Smith,
as my lawful wife,
as my lawful wife,
to the exclusion of all others.
to the exclusion of all others.
I solemnly and sincerely declare that I, Kim Smith, accept you, Stuart Dacres, as my lawful husband, to the exclusion of all others. Kim and Stuart have decided to exchange rings today, and although this is not a legal requirement, it's become a tradition. A ring was chosen as a symbol of marriage because of its shape. It has no beginning and no end, and therefore should represent your constant and everlasting love for each other. These rings will now be given and received. Stuart, can you place it on the third finger of the left hand and repeat after me? I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love
as a token of my love
and as a symbol of the promises made today.
and as a symbol of the promises made today.
Okay. And Kim, would you please take the Stuart's ring? And again, place it on the third finger of his left hand. And repeat after me. I give you this ring as a token of my love and as a symbol of the promises made today. Following the binding declarations which you have made before me in the presence of these witnesses, families and friends, I hereby declare that you, Stuart and Kim, are my husband and wife.
Thank you.